Okay everyone, so I'm actually in the Costa del Sol at the moment, on holiday, and we've been here quite a while. And what I want to do is I've been looking around the supermarkets to buy everything you'd need to make a paella. I bought a paella pan with me, as you do when you go on holiday. And this is the sort of, I'm just going to show you, this is like a typical supermarket in Torremolinos, the Torremolinos area. I think southern Spain, I'm not sure about all over Spain, but I think these are all over Spain. Mercadona, this is the name of the supermarket. And if you want to make a paella or other sort of tapas and things like that, these are great supermarkets. They've got everything in them. So now I'll go to the fridge and we'll find what I'm going to use to make my paella here. Okay, so these are great, these kits. This is frozen, and this is a frozen paella mix that you can get, and I think they're great. I mean, I've never seen these before. I've been coming to Spain for a long time, and it's the first time. And this is like a soup. You can do these in a soup. These would actually go in a paella as well. It's all different fish. But to make a nice fish soup, sopa de mariscos, that would be great as well. So, but basically, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use, and look, they've even got the snails. They've got snails as well. Actually, they might not be snails, so I might have to edit that bit. And there's all sorts of frozen things here, crab, everything you can think of really. There isn't anything that I haven't got. It's fantastic. Squid, everything, loads of it, brilliant. And there's other fish things, and there's a lot of fresh. These are nice. They're like a salad, beautiful olive oil on there. It's even got the oil in it by the looks of it. And then you've got we use these we get these, then we peel these and have some really nice baguette on the beach with a bottle of wine and extra virgin olive oil, and that's lunch really. And it's a really cheap way of doing lunch. So there's different, obviously, various fish, but the thing that was really great, I thought, was one of these. This is a great kit. €7.39. It's got everything in there. Obviously, I'll add breast of chicken and I'll add chorizo. The Spanish don't add the chorizo, but I'll add the chorizo. You've got the calamaris in there. You've got the clams. You've got the mussels and the langoustines. Everything's in that pack for $7.39, and that will make, as you'll see, a really, really excellent paella. That's why I could buy that now. I love this place. I'm in heaven. I'm absolutely in heaven. So I've got the snails. I'm going to try the snails. They're in the sauce already, so you just got to warm them through for 5 minutes, and then I've got the paella there, and well, I'll show you when I cook that what I do. But there you go, brilliant. Back at the apartment that we're renting, and I wanted to actually cook the paella on the beach down there, but because we're in such a commercial area, I think the bar and the restaurant owners would kick off if we started lighting fires on the beach down there. So I'll be honest, I've never done a paella on an electric ring before. So we'll give that a go, and I'll show you exactly how I do that right now. Okay, so we're back in the apartment that we're renting, and what I've done is I've just cut up a couple of nice chorizo sausage, an onion, some pepper, and breast of chicken. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this. I've got my paella pan that I brought over from England. You could buy one of these here. I think you'd get one around this size, which is more than ample. I definitely could for two to four people. That size pan would probably be about €12 or less, I should imagine here. And so anyway, what we'll do is I'll get the oil in the pan, and I'll just start to cook so you can see what we do. Okay, so where we go. First things first, let's try and get the heat on. I don't know how long this is going to take, I understand. I've never, obviously I use gas on a big scale, but this is what I've got. So what we're going to do is we're going to work with what we've got. That's what we've got. We'll have a bit of extra version on it. Get that heating up just a little bit. Put that out to the measure. I don't know how long this is going to take to heat up. Quite quickly. I'm impressed. I'm going to hopefully not set fire to anything because I haven't got a fire extinguisher, which would be a problem. So now, back to the task at hand. I've got clean hands. So I'm going to put some chicken in. And we'll get that frazzling. So there's not loads. This is for me and Nick. So I've got a cloth, so that's going to get hot probably. So spread the oil around the pan. Use the rest of the chicken to spread the oil around the pan. Obviously I'm going to be centralising the heat on this thing. And they have flat pans, so just evenly spreads the heat. That smells good. You can't smell that already, that extra virgin olive oil. And what I'll do is I'll speed up this, you know what I mean? It will suddenly go like 4 times the speed. Good. So now we'll get some of the chorizo. What we do, the Spanish don't use chorizo. So when the Spanish watch this video, lo siento, that means I'm sorry. Because they moan sometimes, but we Brits, we love a good bit of chorizo in the paella. So now we get the chorizo going in there. And the colour, what I like to wait for, is obviously I've not used this type of chorizo, I'll use a really good quality chorizo that is imported in from Spain. And what I wait for is for the colour. You start to see the colour come out of the chorizo. Try and hold that a bit still. Some chorizo, it really comes out. And you might have noticed I didn't cook the chicken fully off before I put the chorizo in because I want to cook them along with each other now. Because if I cook the chicken completely, then put the chorizo in, by the time I put the chorizo, either the chicken could be burned. But I like to try and get them so they're evenly cooked, you know. Personally I think it helps slightly for the flavour. Maybe I'm just a bit weird like that, I don't know. What do you think? It's on YouTube, so leave a comment. There we go now. Let's get it in the middle, because that's where we know the heat's there. We know she's in the middle. At this point, always a good idea to have another little sip of wine. Oh, lovely. Now, it's on a little bit then, no? I've got lost it. That's about right there. So now, we get the onions in and the peppers. Looking good. Doing alright on this little electric cooker. Try not to smack my head on this. But we're getting there, we're doing it. Oh, that smells now, that onion's in there. And those peppers, oh, that really, honestly, you can really smell that now. That's becoming a storm. Okay, so we let that, what I tend to do now is let the heat get through that, get it into the centre a bit more. So I'm not exactly sure how much heat is actually on the edge. But I know for sure you can see that the actual heat is in the centre there. What I want to do is I want this bit of onion and this pepper to start going a bit soft before I move on to the next stage. Get a nice tin of tomatoes. Normally we say, yeah, get them lot in. So we'll whack them in. It might be a bit more tomatoey than I normally would do it, but it saves me having to throw away the tomato. There's no point here. I don't mind. I don't mind it. Some people, when I do the paellas for the weddings and the corporate events and the summer garden parties on a Sunday, christenings, all that sort of thing, I've got it all measured, so the flavour is consistently good and the same. Those obviously see how I'm working it. I'm just trying to do what I can with what I've got. I don't think that'll be too tomatoey, to be fair. I think that'll be fine. Give that a minute. And then what we'll do, like that's bubbling away. So you can see now we are concentrating the heat. Yeah, even the handle's not hot. So we are concentrating, which isn't ideal really. Like I say, if you had a kit, the gas rings go around the edge, then into the middle, so you get that sort of heat would be on this outer edge too, and it helps it cook evenly. So, but it's not a problem. We'll sort it out. Get you in that little bit. Right. So now from there, I've used the kettle because there wasn't a jug here, so I'll use the kettle. So put about a litre or so of water. We'll have a look at it with our eye as we go along. We might need a little bit more, a little bit less. We'll start off with a litre. And then I've got some, these are Spanish before these here. These are stock cubes. And this is just chicken stock. So a bit of chicken stock. I think one will do. For now, we'll see. But put a chicken stock in there. It'll add a bit of flavour. Some people, they put fish stock in. If you do like your fish, a fish stock's really good. You can, if you're just doing a fish paella, you can really overpower it, but it depends on your taste. Everybody's taste is different. So if you're cooking your own type of paellas, obviously, with trial and error, you work out what you like. Whereas when I cook for the masses, if you like, across the UK, your paella recipe is tailor-made to hopefully be suitable for most tastes across the board. We've got over 100 5-star reviews on Yale.com. Yeah, that's it, Yale.com and Google. So you can look at our reviews. Again, if you go to the website www.yourpaella.co.uk. Other videos, and you can go to our the reviews page, and all the link reviews are there. Not all of them, there's a lot of them, and then you can click on each review's link at the bottom where it is posted somewhere else on the internet. That's enough, isn't it? I have to drink it. I can't do this when I'm doing the part, I'm not allowed to. No, I'm not driving it. Well, what we'll do now, estimate the rice really today, not too fussed. That I should think. Let's have a look. Should do it, I think. If it expands and goes over the top of the pan, well, I'll have to clean it up, won't I? But I'm getting the smells from that now. Okay, and what we'll do, we'll leave it for there for now. Once the rice starts to take, when we're about I'd say 15 minutes from the end of this, then we'll get that seafood that you see, all these shellfish that you saw me buy at the supermarket, and we'll bang that in and we'll show you from there. So for now, I'm going to have a little bit of wine. Okay, so we're thickening up now, we're getting there. We're having to do a bit more work than normal with this one, obviously because the heat isn't going right around the pack. So now's the time. The apartment came with everything you need really. This is what I bought in the supermarket. So, what we'll do, obviously I've never used these before, so just get everything in there for now. Normally, the one thing I did forget was I forgot to get tin foil. Because what I'd normally do is I'd steam all the shellfish. Just get the little parts in. Hold that up. Luckily, the kitchen, although everything's basic, you know, we're right on the beach, so we've got a great view and everything. But everything's here that we need. You just have to work with what you've got, don't you? So now, get that in. Get that all in. And then, do the same again with the mussels. Now with the shells, when you're done, if they're not opened, don't eat them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bury these in the heat to cook them. I have got a little lid. And I just have to be very strategic now how I do this. Just like I say, really what you need now is the heat. I've got our cover, which was here, and I thought, to be honest, that it fitted my pan, but it doesn't, but it will do. So now I shall push things under, get them steaming, and then we'll come back in about sort of 5 to 10 minutes. See you. Okay, welcome back. What I've had to do, because I didn't get the tin foil, and I really wanted to be sure that all the mussels, prawns, calamari, and because I'm cooking on electric, what I've done is I've improvised. If you want to look down, I've actually improvised and used plates to help steam the shellfish and that seems to have worked perfectly. Now, I didn't want to take a chance, and because the heat's not sufficient, you can see the heat's working because the prawns now have gone pink. And the mussels have opened, so they're good. And I'll get, like I say, if the clams haven't opened or the mussels haven't opened, don't eat them, discard them. If they've opened, they're good to eat. So from now, what we do from this stage now, although it would be better, just to emphasise, to have a bit of tin foil, just to cover it up with some tin foil to steam it. And it would be better if it was on gas and not this tiny little bit of electric thing that I'm having to try and work. So what we do now, I've also added a bit more water. So you do that really by eye when you're working like this. When I do it at weddings and things, it's all pretty much standard because I've done it that many times. And I've tooled my equipment, so I know what to do with it. So this is where improv here, proper bit of improv. Eat your heart out, Jamie. Right, so I bought these at the supermarket as well. Now these, you can get all the herbs and the bits and the pieces and the saffron and blah blah, or you can save yourself a lot of time and effort and get yourself a pack of a paella mix. Now, looking at this now, I'd say this is 6 to 8 people. Probably, the way we eat, as you've probably noticed, we have balanced portions, so this is like maybe three people. But yeah, you're going to get 6 out of this, I should think. And these sachets say that they're suitable for 6. So then we put that in. And what I'll do, I'll get that in there. I'll give that a stir around. And you'll see the change now. It will start to look more like a paella as you know it, if you're familiar with paella. If you're not familiar with paella, this is the colour that we're looking for. Now that rice is coming on nicely now. I must admit it is difficult with this central ring to try and make sure the heat is going across everything. It's not easy. It is proving to be, but it seems to be cooking okay. So what I need to do is mix that in. What I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to get all the rice to get this yellow colour. Because once that's got the yellow colour across all the rice, I know then that it's mixed in. Now I've got it to that point where it's covered, what I'm going to do now, because obviously I'm working with things that I'm not familiar with, I'm going to taste the stock. I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm good. Oh, that's good. I thought I might need to put another one in, but it don't. It's just bang on. I'm really chuffed with that. That's really good. Well, from there now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a little stir, and I'm going to keep. What I'm going to have to do. See, normally what I would do now is I would leave, because this would be, the whole thing would be bubbling like this. But because I've only got centralised main heat, I'm going to have to keep putting the outer edges into the centre, because I don't want it to be this moist. Some people might like it that moist. I don't want it like that. I don't like it like that. I want that rice to absorb a bit more of this juice, water. And I want to make sure that everything's nice, piping hot, cooked through. Which is difficult because, like I say, I keep having to push it back to the centre. So rather than you watch me stir this round and round and round for 5 or 10 minutes, we'll come back to it, and when we come back to it, we'll be finished. Welcome back. So, I think we've had a success. And here is our finished product, the paella. Your paella cooked on a single electric ring. It was challenging, but there you are. So, what do you think, kids?
Yeah!
There it is.